Hello again, basketball fans. You're looking at the Mule Barn here in Fairfield as the Fairfield Mules get set to take on the Johnston City Indians in the varsity contest tonight after winning both the freshman and the junior varsity contest in impressive fashion. It's Black Diamond Conference basketball live on AreaSports.net. I'm Randy Olson, courtside, joined by the wise guy, Jeff Wise, joins me tonight. Hey, Jeff, good to have you along, man. This is going to be fun.
Thanks for having me.
You are a die-hard Fairfield Mules fan. You usually attend games when you could prior to the pandemic, but you've been stuck at home watching us on online, so we just decided to bring you in here and let you see one in person.
I get my name mentioned about every week.
But we're glad to have you here, and hey, tonight you and I are just going to be sitting here being a couple bald guys talking basketball, but it's fun to talk about these Fairfield Mules because they're on a roll. They're 8-0 on the season.
They are.
And just playing some really, really good basketball. And even though it's one of those years where, we know there's not going to be any postseason to play for, there's still a conference title to play for, and there's a lot of pride to play for,
That's
too.
right. That's right. Some of these seniors want to finish out their career on a high note.
And some of them have aspirations of playing ball somewhere else, too, after high school. Yeah. Fairfield comes in 8-0 overall, 4-0 in the Black Diamond Conference. Johnston City, 3-3 overall and 1-2 in the conference. And Johnston City actually played last night, Jeff. They played Carmi last night and lost to the Bulldogs 57-38. So you have to wonder, will the Johnston City Indians come in here with tired legs after playing last night?
Yeah, I know. That's rough. Tried to play a couple nights in a row.
So we'll see how that they respond. And, if you look at it on paper, the Mules should be heavy favorites tonight because Johnston City lost to Carmi 57-38, whereas the Mules earlier this week on Tuesday beat Carmi 55-26. So when you take a look at those two scores, you think, well, the Mules should be heavy favorites. And that's right. They should be on paper. But we don't play the games on paper, and you remember this one I think it was not last year, but the year before, I think it was. The Mules went down to Johnston City after beating them bad here at the Mule Barn and lost.
And they lost.
At Johnston City. So anything can happen, and you got to be ready to bring it.
That's correct. Every night you got to be ready to go.
You got to be ready to go is right. So I would think that the Mules would have that in the back of their memory bank. I'm sure that Coach Scott McElravy does.
I'm sure he let them know about it.
Yeah.
Reminded him.
I'm sure he did. And those seniors that are out there would have been sophomores, I believe, when that happened. So they should remember that. Scott Brzezinski, the head basketball coach, standing there at midcourt talking to Scott McElravy. You remember Coach Brzezinski when he played college ball at SIU?
I do.
He was a beast, wasn't he?
He was a beast.
He was a beast. And I saw him out here shooting baskets before the freshman game tonight, and I don't know. I think he can still play.
I was going to say he looks like he's in good enough shape. He can still play.
I think he can. I think he can still play. Hey, we welcome those of you who are watching tonight from Johnston City. We know how it must be, how it must feel to, not be able to go on the road and see your son play or your grandson play because of this whole pandemic situation. You can't get into a visiting gym, and we understand that. And so we're glad to be able to bring you the video play-by-play coverage tonight here from the Mule Barn and bring it to you absolutely free because there's no pay-per-view involved with us here at AreaSports.net. We've been doing this since 2005. Technology has changed a lot, of course, over the past 16 years with the streaming companies and the bit rates and the bandwidths, and, of course, the equipment itself has changed, and so the quality's gotten much better over the years. But we've actually been doing this for 16 years now, and it's always been free. We've never had pay-per-view, and we don't intend to make it pay-per-view because we just don't think it should be. So we're glad that you're able to join us tonight here on AreaSports.net. Two impressive wins for the Mules already tonight. The freshmen won 48-24, and then the junior varsity with an impressive win too, and almost hit the century mark of the JV game.
They came pretty close.
They did.
It's impressive, all three levels of the Mules. I watched the girls last night. They looking good too.
Hey, you know what? You're right. Coach Conrad doing a great job with the Lady Mules. They're having a good season, and they've got a couple of big games coming up. I know they got one coming up with the Hamilton County Foxes here soon, Lady Foxes, and that's always a good rivalry. So, but they're doing a great job, and it's fun to see them having some success in this shortened season. And we're just glad that we're seeing some basketball being played when we didn't really think there was going to be here just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's very nice that they're getting to play and take their mind off the COVID pandemic and
Yeah.
Go out and have some fun.
That's right. We'll take a short break, step away for just a moment. Be back with more live from the Mule Barn in just a moment. It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm.
Whether you're being cautious by staying close to home or life has just been a little too busy, you can still take advantage of the unique products and services we've designed with you in mind. You can now open and apply for a variety of checking accounts online and receive the benefits that come along with them, including high interest or cash back with a Moolah account, protection beyond your bank account with Secure Plus, online and mobile banking, and local customer and community service. Simply visit us at fnbcommunitybank.com. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
Back here at the Mule Barn, Randy Olson along with Jeff Wise. Jeff, we got some other games around the area tonight in the Black Diamond, don't we?
We do. We got Hamilton County and El Dorado, Edwards County and Carmi, Goreville and Trico, Chester, Ziegler, Royalton, Cesar-Valere, and Vienna.
You know, Cesar-Valere's had a good season, and the Mules played Cesar-Valere here last year, but I don't think they're on the schedule this year. And
I don't think
it's too bad because that'd be a good matchup this year if they can do it.
That was a good game last year.
Yeah, that was. And again, you're kind of limited since it's a 5.5 week season. You're kind of limited as to who you can schedule and who you can play. You know, the IHSA said play as many games as you want in that 5.5 weeks. Just keep it reasonable. And the Mules have scheduled roughly 18 games, and hopefully they'll get all 18 of them in. Some other games in the area tonight you got?
In the South 7, we got Mount Vernon and Carbondale, Centralia and Marion, Belleville, Altoff, and Cahokia. And then the Midland Trail Conference, we got Woodlawn, Christar Rock, Sisney and Waltonville, Wayne City and Weber, Sandoval and Patoka. River to River, we got Massac County and Murfreesboro, Nashville's at Anna Jonesboro, Pinckneyville, Sparta, Carterville and DuQuoin, Heron and Benton, West Frankfort and Harrisburg. And in the Little Illini Conference, we got Olney, Casey Westfield, Marshall, Red Hill, Flora and Newton, Lawrenceville and Robinson, Mount Carmel and Paris.
Yeah, you're going through that list of Little Illini Conference teams. A lot of old NEC teams in that conference, you know. And, and one of those old NEC teams, the Flora Wolves, will be joining the Black Diamond Conference this next season, and so Fairfield will be playing them regularly.
That's right.
Both in basketball and in football, which will be nice. I'm going to be glad to see that. It's going to be something that we certainly all will be looking forward to.
Always a rivalry.
Oh, always a rivalry. You bet. We're going to take a brief break as we're going to have the playing of our national anthem.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Lynn Braden in McLeansboro today.
Back here at the Mule Barn, the playing of our national anthem. And we're going to meet the starting lineups, first of all, for the Johnston City Indians. Number 3 is Corbin Hickey. Number 11 is Caleb Newell. Newell is a 6'1 senior. Hickey is a 6'1 junior. Number 21 is Lareth Hawksworth. He's a 6'6 sophomore. Got some size in the middle there, Jeff.
Yes, they do.
Number 33 is Braden Watts. He's a 6'1 senior. And number 34 is Xander Saylor. He's a 6'1 junior. So they'll go with Hickey, Newell, Hawksworth, Watts, and Saylor. And now let's meet the Fairfield Mules. Expecting to see the same starting lineup that we've seen all season long. Coach's son, Noah McElravy. Wears number 3's 5'11 senior guard. Number 12, Brandon Lane, 6'4 senior guard, or forward. Colin Massey, number 14, 5'10 senior. Number 22, Blake Pruitt, 5'9 senior. And rounding out the starting 5, Landon Zerlini, number 24, 6'4 senior. So all 5 seniors again in the starting lineup tonight for Coach Scott McElravy and the Mules. They are 8-0 on the season and 4-0 in the Black Diamond. If you look at common opponents that they've played, Jeff, you know, we mentioned the fact that Fairfield beat Carmi, Johnston City lost to Carmi. Both teams have beaten Edwards County this year.
Right.
As far as common opponents.
Right.
The Mules have really only had 2 close games this year. They won that game at Salem on a last-second shot by Zerlini, 61-59. And then they had the tough one up at Flora the other night where they eked one out at Conley Gym, 44-41.
Yeah, we had a tough night that night.
Just had a tough night shooting, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And you're going to have nights like that.
Couldn't hit the side of a barn that night.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Glad you're with us here on AreaSports.net. Strap yourself in, pop it up on the big screen, and enjoy with us as Johnston City will have the ball first. They're in the black uniforms. Fairfield wearing the home whites as Corbin Hickey will trigger the ball in to Braden Watts. Watts working against Pruitt as the Mules will open in a man-to-man. Extending the defense way out, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pushing way out there.
Brandon Lane is picking up Hawksworth in the corner.
Almost
Ball gets away. Yeah, turnover. We'll take it.
Yeah.
The Mules basketball. Johnston City does not get a shot off there in that first possession. The defense has created a lot of offense this year for the Mules.
It has.
Here's a three-pointer out front, and it won't go by McElravy, and rebounded away by the Indians. Mules looking for the triple-header sweep. They did that on Tuesday against Carmi and did it last week against Hamilton County. Indians running a lot of motion out there, but they travel with the basketball and give it back to the Mules.
2 turnovers already.
Yeah. One surprise score that I saw on Johnston City this year is they lost to Sisney. Sisney got them 54-41, so Kevin Bowen must have really had the Lions playing well that night.
Must have had them playing really well.
Yeah. Here's a turnaround, up and in by Landon Zerlini, and the Mules are on the board. In the corner, they hit the side of the backboard. Back out front to Hickey. Now a long 3 is up by Watts, won't go. Rebound way out front. It comes to Saylor. Here's the drive by Hickey and lost it out of bounds, but it's last touched by the Mules. It'll be Indians basketball. Trigger man will be Xander Saylor. Comes in out front to Watts. Watts will drive. We had contact underneath.
Block.
Yeah, I think that's going to go against McElravy.
Yep.
They're going to say he was shooting on that. I don't know if I agree with that, but
looked like it's on the floor
yeah,
to me.
They're going to send Braden Watts to the line to shoot a couple free throws, and he rings in the first one. 2-1 our score. Got a message from one of our viewers saying we should talk about UK basketball tonight.
Well,
you're a big UK fan.
I am a UK fan. I think it probably came from one of my Duke friends.
You think? Here's Pruitt underneath, and he's fouled. But we can talk UK basketball. That's all right, but we've got to talk Sparty basketball, too, if we do, you know.
Right.
Sparty's had a great week. Michigan State wins over Illinois and Ohio State, number 4 and number 5 this week.
Don't have much to brag on with Kentucky this year so far.
Yeah, so far, but the season's not over yet, you know. Season not over yet.
No, it's not.
They're very capable of going in and winning that SEC tournament. I mean, they could do that. And they're almost going to have to, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to have to win the tournament
to get into the dance. Mm-hmm. Pruitt's second one is good. Mules up 3-2. Mules stay in the man-to-man defense. Watts
good
goes
defense
to left
right
wing.
there.
There's a steal by Zerlini. Are we going to have a flush?
Nope.
He's going to lay it over the rim that time. Again, that defense creating offense. You got to love it if you're a Mules fan. Some of you at home might have realized that we kind of changed our camera angle a little bit. We've run an extra line to where we moved out more towards the center court, which gives us a little bit better view at that far end, at the north end. Gives our angle a little bit better and makes it a little easier to see the action a little closer, so I hope you appreciate that. Here's Zerlini from the baseline, and he connects. Mules up by 5, 7-2. Landon well over 1,000 points now. He set that benchmark the other night at Flora. Almost a steal. Colin Massey almost took it away. Here's the drive, and the shot won't go this time by Watts. And it's going to be a Mules ball. Hickey picking up the foul on that play. His first. Here's McElravy giving it to Massey. Down low to Brandon Lane. Had it blocked from behind. Boy, that was a nice feed, but
good block too.
Yeah, good defense there by Hawksworth. He came out of nowhere to block that. Hawksworth is 6'6", just a sophomore. So I'll have him around patrolling the paint for a few more years.
Looks like he can jump too.
Yeah. Mules trap in the corner, looking for the steal. Hawksworth's got it, taking it in, and left it a little bit short. Outlet pass for the Mules, all the way down. Shots missed by Zerlini that time. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. Going to be Mules basketball, and we've got a mask timeout. So with the mask timeout, we'll take one as well and be back with more in a moment. Houghton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizza such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Houghton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Houghton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978. Vaughan Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughan Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500. Back live at the Mule Barn. The Mules get it in from the baseline to Zerlini, and it rolls off. Boy, that just went all the way around.
Everywhere but in.
He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. I think that foul was on Watson, or Watts. Landon at the line and connects on the first one. And rolls the second one over the rim. 9-2. Good start for the Mules.
So far, we're looking pretty good.
Again, they've created some turnovers already as Massey is out there ball hawking on Connor Mowry, who's out there now. And turnover gives it back to the Mules. Again, that defense creating offense. Mules will be here tomorrow at 12 noon to take on Wayne City Indians. County rivalry game. It's a single game, high noon shootout at 12 noon against the Indians. As Noah McElravy takes it strong to the hole and kisses it off the glass. Wayne City is at home taking on Weber tonight. Or actually, I think that's at Weber.
Is it at Weber?
I think it's at Weber, maybe. Yeah. Indians will come in here with some size tomorrow night. They have 6'6" and 6'4" players. That one's blocked out of bounds by Zerlini. Well, it actually doesn't go out of bounds. So Logan Hunter had it rejected. Here's Zerlini down the baseline. Hits the side of the backboard, gets it back, comes back out to Massey. He'll fire for three and drains it. Nothing but net. Colin Massey for three. 14-2 Mules as they are on a roll here with 3:26 to go here in the first quarter. We got another timeout, and we'll be back with more in just a moment.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Back here at the Mule Barn, I don't know about you, Jeff, but you have to be impressed with that ball movement the Mules had on that last possession.
Yeah, they moved it around really nicely there.
Got the three-point knocked down there at the top of the key. And
got the ball down low, fed it back up top where they're open.
Yep, the inside-outside action. 14-2, Mules in control here after winning the freshman game and the junior varsity contest. Again, trying to go for the triple-header sweep. There's a steal. There's a double team. Up, they got it back. That double team works a lot for the Mules. It's laying it up and in. Was that Hawksworth that hit that?
I think it was Hawksworth, yes.
14-4. Here's Pruitt. Out to Lane. Lane to Massey. Now it's McElravy again. He'll stop and pop. Left it a little bit short. Rebound out of there by Corbin Hickey for the Indians. It's knocked out by the Mules. It'll stay with Johnston City. 2:47 to go here in the first quarter. Connor Mowry back in the game for the Indians. Played quite a bit in the junior varsity contest. Hit some big buckets for Johnston City in that game. Here's a drive and a shot by Caden Dover. It goes out of bounds, and it's Fairfield basketball. Colin Massey brings it up to Pruitt. Back to Massey, now to Lane. There goes to Zerlini. Against the zone that the Indians are playing. Pruitt puts it up.
Nice rebound.
Great rebound there by McElravy. Here's Zerlini. Cut off. Oh, look at that pass. Beautiful pass to the cutter as McElravy puts it up and in. And again, more unselfish basketball by the Mules, and they thread the needles. They move the basketball around. They hit the cutter. On the other end, the shot's a little short there by Caleb Newell. Back up, and a foul is called. And that's going to send Samuel Harris to the line. He's a 5'8" senior for Johnston City Indians. Minute 49 to go here in the first quarter.
Lane got that foul, didn't he?
I
Number
believe
12,
so,
yeah.
yes. Yep. And it's a line change for the Mules. All five guys being substituted in, and it's those five guys that you generally will see in the junior varsity contest, with the exception of Lucas Halbert. He's a senior. Seniors can't play at the JV level, so Lucas is in there, along with Dylan Best,
Camden.
Noah Barger, Camden Robbins, and also Eric Rogers. Barger has it right now. Gives it to Rogers. Halbert. Barger. Rogers. He'll put up the shot. Missed it. Rebound out of there by Harris. On the dribble for the Indians. Dishes it ahead to Dover, but it's lost out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover back to the Mules. Turnovers are mounting for the Indians,
Got 7 of them so far.
Well, if you're Coach Scott Przinski, you're probably not real happy about 7 turnovers in the first quarter.
No, that didn't make. It's going to make for a long game for them if they keep that up.
Here's a shot from the baseline. Barger knocks it down.
Barger, 2-3.
Tell you what, he just picks up where he left off in the JV game. 19-6.
Yeah, he's been hitting some good shots here lately, the last few games.
Got a good-looking shot, too,
He does.
doesn't he? Here's a little give inside. They go to Hawksworth.
Nice little baby
turnaround, yes. Again, he's just a sophomore. The Mules will be contending with him for a few years. Out front, here's a shot by Barger. Won't go. Rebound over there by Rogers. Back out it comes to Barger. Now to Best. To Barger again, and back to Best. Over to Rogers with 25 seconds left. Mules looking for a quality shot here before the end of the quarter. Barger finds an opening to Halbert. Back out to Rogers, now to Best. 14 seconds left. Here's Halbert again. Rogers
to
Barger.
Right
There's a good-looking shot. In and out. It was there.
Yep.
Wouldn't go down. But again, great ball movement on that offensive possession by the Mules. What else could you ask for?
That's right.
Pretty good quarter for Fairfield.
It was.
After one quarter, they lead it by a score of 19-8 here at the Mule Barn. And we'll be back with more in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Back here at the Mule Barn, Fairfield in control after one quarter, 19-8. What are you seeing out there, Jeff? Impressive play by the Mules, huh?
They're looking pretty good tonight.
Yeah, they sure are. Hey, you've been a busy guy because you're the, plant manager, I guess you'd say, out there at Fairfield Memorial Hospital. You're overseeing a lot of different things. And what a project you guys have going on out there, this major renovation and addition. Man, everybody in the community, I think, is excited about what's transpiring out there.
Yeah, things are happening. We're very proud of Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Glad we have a hospital.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're one of, we're growing, and that's always good, giving good quality health care.
Yeah, there's the cut done underneath to Noah McElravy before two.
Adding some services, new orthopedic surgeon coming in.
Yeah, let's talk about, that new 3-story building, the addition that you're adding on. Let's talk about what's going in there if you can.
Well, first floor, we're going to put.
You want to get that down there from McElravy?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Got to multitask here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have a new ER. We're going to about double the size of that.
That's exciting.
And,
you're going from like 5 rooms to 9 rooms?
5 to 9.
Yeah.
We're going to move the urgent care that's currently over in the Horizon Healthcare building all the way on the other side. It's going to be next door to it. Going to have surgical offices on the second floor, brand new skilled care unit for our long-term care residents, and we're very excited about that. Their floor is it's about the only place we've got that we haven't been able to update the rooms and stuff. So we're going to be very proud to have new up to date modern rooms for them.
Yeah, Braden Watts on the deuce there for the Indians. Well, that's exciting. A lot happening out at Fairfield Memorial Hospital, and it's happening pretty fast because I think you said during the JV game that you're expecting the first part of the completion to be in August. Is that right?
Yeah, we're looking for somewhere around August of this year. The
3-story
tower is going to be complete.
That's great. Landon Zerlini at the line for the Mules, as the foul was called on Logan Hunter, I believe. Free throw good. And he got the second one as well. There's the layup on the other end by Corbin Hickey. Makes it 23-12. Yeah, you know, some communities have lost their hospitals. Carmi being one of them. And like you said, you know, fortunate to first of all have a hospital, and second of all, fortunate to have it expanding the way that it is and providing the quality of the health care there it is, and providing a number of good jobs too.
Yeah, we're largest employer now in the county, so very proud of that.
Noah McElravy sinks the first free throw for the Mules, as he was fouled by Corbin Hickey. Second one also good. And a violation as they step on the end line. It's a turnover back to the Mules. Well, you know, we mentioned you're a longtime Fairfield Mule fan because you were an athlete here back in the day as well.
I was an athlete. I don't know how much of an athlete I was. Kind of got vertically challenged in my life.
Well, football was more your sport, wasn't it? I mean,
it was.
Played a little basketball, and
but
football was more your sport, right?
Yeah, I actually started quarterback for junior and senior year. Played quite a bit my sophomore year.
How were the Mules teams back then?
We weren't really great. We weren't that good.
Not like the Mules teams
no,
today, huh?
They've really turned it around.
Yeah.
We used to go 2-7, 3-6 most years. But
yeah. Noah McElravy back to the line. But I'm sure you'll agree with me when I say that I miss the old North Egypt Conference.
Oh, I do too. I wish we had it again.
Oh,
I wish it never left.
You know, top to bottom, that was such a competitive conference, year in and year out, night after night. Didn't matter whether you were talking basketball, football, baseball, no matter what it was.
No.
Just a great conference. And, yeah, we miss it. Flora, though, of course, is going to be added to the Black Diamond Conference, so we're slowly but surely starting to put the pieces back together, getting more and more North Egypt Conference teams back in the conference, so we'll just kind of have to keep seeing how that goes. Hey, we got timeout on the court, and we're going to take one, too, and be right back. Back here at the Mule Barn, Randy Olson along with Jeff Wise. Hope you're enjoying the action with us here as the Mules lead this varsity contest 27-12. Fairfield 8-0 on the season, 4-0 in the Black Diamond. And Johnston City came in, like I said, at 3-3, I believe it was. Yeah, 3-3, 1-2 in the conference. Indians have the basketball. With it is Watts, puts up the shot, missed it. It's chased down in the corner there by Watson.
Turnover.
And another turnover, yep. And keep mounting for JC, unfortunately. Indians played last night against Carmi. You wonder how tired they might be coming into it tonight.
Was that at Carmi?
I'm not sure where it was at, but again, kind of a rare Thursday night game.
Right.
That's the thing about it. In this pandemic situation, you're seeing teams play on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, just whenever they can get games together, you know.
Yep.
You do what you got to do. Pruitt missed the shot, got his own rebound, and put it back up and in.
That's the way you follow your shot.
Yeah, good second effort there by Pruitt. And the Mules keep expanding the lead here with 5:25 to go in the first half. Here's Watts. Banks it in. Nice shot. Mules down quickly this time to Zerlini in the lane. Pump fakes, spins, turns, puts it up and in. Nice move by Zerlini. 31-14. Here's a little give and go. Down underneath the Hickey, and they score. Yep. Good play there by the Indians. 31-16. And Massey falls to the floor.
Another Mass timeout.
I believe it is. Timeout on the court. We'll be back with more from the Mule Barn in just a moment. Carter Turf and Tractor is now open in their beautiful new location on West Main Street in Fairfield in the former Save-A-Lot building. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday. Back here at the Mule Barn, and it's Fairfield basketball on the baseline. Comes into Brandon Lane. Lane in the corner to McElravy. He'll fire behind the arc and drills it. 34-16. Back in the front court, Caden Dover. Down underneath it goes to Hawksworth. Lost the handle, picked up by the Mules. Brandon Lane to McElravy. Out it goes to Holbert.
There we go.
He knocks it down. Everybody getting in on the action. Halbert.
Contagious.
It is contagious. Yeah, winning is contagious too. And that's what the Mules got going on at all three levels here. We've got a foul on the court.
Eric Rogers, number 20.
Non-shooting foul to be out of bounds to the Indians. First foul on Rogers. And third team foul on the Mules. Here's the inbound to Mowry. Hands it off behind him to Harris.
Ooh.
Harris falls down, taken up by the Mules. Picked up by McGuire Taylor.
Blocked.
He has it blocked, yeah. This could be a dunk. Nope. Hawksworth got undercut a little bit there.
Yep.
Foul's going to be called. I think he had ideas of dunking it. He has no problem doing that. Hawksworth will go to the line. Stops the clock with 3:46 to play here in the first half.
Like Lucas said, not in my house.
Yeah. Larith Hawksworth. That's an interesting first name. Larith. L-A-R-I-T-H.
Got the first one.
Colin Massey checks back in for the Mules. So we got Halbert, Zerlini, Massey, McElravy, and Pruitt on the floor right now for the Mules. Second one's also good. 37-18. Here's Zerlini with it. Comes up to McElravy, now to Pruitt. Now Halbert. Back to Pruitt. McElravy to Zerlini. Spins on his man. Got the shooter's roll and drew the foul. That'll send Landon to the line for the and one. Yeah, here's a subject I'll bring up with you that has kind of come up for discussion in Fairfield here recently that seems like a good time to bring up. You know, we sadly lost Jed Foster here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's terrible.
One of the all-time greats from the class of '69. And you know, when
U of I graduate.
Yeah, U of I graduate, that's right. And, you know, when you lose great athletes like that who have been some of the best to ever come through a high school, it's things like that that sometimes make a community to start to realize that, you know what, maybe we need to put together a sports hall of fame and recognize some of these people. As Zerlini drains the three.
That would be a great idea. I think Fairfield.
It's been talked about in Fairfield. Mount Vernon did that, started it about 12 years ago, and it's been going very, very well. They add a couple of new individuals and a couple of new teams every year. Now, Mount Vernon's a much larger school, so you wouldn't necessarily have to do that every year in Fairfield, but you would for a while in order to catch up. As the turnaround's put up and in by Connor Mowry on a nice play.
Yeah, I think Fairfield needs that, especially to honor a person like Jed, who was one of the greatest athletes in here.
Absolutely. McElravy for 3. Makes it 45-20. Braden Watts has it for the Indians.
Big boy out front.
Yeah, Hawksworth showing some range. He hit the back iron. Mules throw it ahead to McElravy. Back out to Massey. Here's a no-look pass in the corner. To Zerlini. He'll launch it. And it rattles in and out. Rebound by the Indians.
Everywhere but in.
Hawksworth on the dribble himself. Tried to take it coast to coast, but got fouled.
Nice move.
Well, I mean, certainly, you got people like Kent Taylor that was in your class, 79, that would easily be in the Hall of Fame with that team that went to the Super Sectional that year. And, a lot of others that you can name off the top of your head.
Yeah, we had some great football teams also back when my mom and dad were in high school. 58, a lot of good football players back then.
And you don't have to put them all in at once. I mean, you can spread this out over a few years and have a banquet, make a banquet out of it, and invite those people and their families in for special night and recognition and stuff. And that's what they've been doing in Mount Vernon for the past 12 years or so. And everybody looks forward to the Hall of Fame banquet each year. And it's just a cool event. And now after this many years, they've gotten a number of individuals and a number of teams in, but there are still others that will be going in.
Right.
And they don't have everybody in yet that needs to be in. But
nice move.
Blake Pruitt with a nice move down the lane scores. Something to think about. Been some talk about it. I know Wise has mentioned it in one of his articles, I think, in the paper. Long 3 won't go for Braden Watts.
McElravy fell down.
Hawksworth's got it back, goes up for the shot, and a blocking foul is going to be called. I think that's going to be on McElravy.
McElravy, his second.
And Hawksworth will go to the line.
His second. Let's use 6.
And it's a ringer for Hawksworth. Again, he's 6'6".
Good-looking player.
Lefty, too,
Yeah.
Makes it a little bit more of a challenge to guard when they're a lefty.
He's got some nice moves.
He is going to check out of the game here momentarily. So you put Nolan Murrah into the game, number 10. All right, here's Pruitt down the lane for the Mules, has it taken away from him. Corbin Hickey the other way for the Indians. Takes it all the way down, missed the shot. Rebound Brandon Lane. And
number 30.
Foul is going to be called. Hunter's going to be called for the foul. So we'll walk to the other end. And Brandon Lane's going to shoot free throws for the Mules. 59 seconds left in the half. Got it.
Got the roll.
Mm-hmm. In and out on that one. Talk about teams that play other teams here during the pandemic that maybe they don't normally play. Johnston City played a game with Anna Jonesboro earlier as the ball is taken away by the Mules. Lane has it. To Zerlini. The reverse layup is good.
Yeah, it's just a weird year. You're playing things, people, and might not be a bad idea to try to do that some.
Well, Anna Jonesboro, of course, a river-to-river team. That's a game that Johnston City won, by the way.
Yeah.
They beat AJ 45-30. Long three won't go. Out front there by Watts. Rebound to the Mules. 14 seconds left. All the way down, coast to coast. Brandon Lane takes it to the house. 52-23. And a steal by Zerlini. 3 seconds left. Can he launch it? He gets it in. Nope. Off the glass, too strong. That's the end of the first half. Our score, Fairfield 52 and Johnston City 23. We'll come back and take a look at our first half stats and talk more about this game and look ahead at games that are coming up in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Vaughan Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughan Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500. Back here at the Mule Barn, and something you and I were both wondering about, Jeff, is where is Austin Brown at tonight? Brown has always been a pretty tough player for Johnston City. I don't know if there's an injury, an illness. Don't know what the situation is, but we expected to see him tonight.
Right.
But thus far we have not.
No. He's a good player. I watched him back in grade school. My grandson played against him in state tournament.
Right, sure. Tell us how we got here as the Mules lead it at halftime, 52-23. Statistically, where are we at?
Well, I've got Noah Barger with 4 points. I've got Noah McElravy with, I'm going to have to count him up. He's pretty high up there. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 14 points for him. Got 3 points for Lucas Halbert, 3 points for Brandon Lane, Blake Pruitt with 5, Landon Zerlini with 19 at halftime. For the Johnston City Indians, I've got Hickey with 4, Harris with 3, Mowry with 2, Hawksworth with 7. We got Brandon Watts with 6 and Saylor with 4.
Well, they've had a lot of different players score.
Yeah, they've passed it around.
Yeah. Don't really know the situation on Brown. If there is somebody that's watching from Johnston City that can chime in and share some information with us about that, we're curious. We'd like to know because we fully expected to see plenty of Austin Brown tonight, and we know he's a good player and has had some good games. But I'm just not really sure if it's illness, if it's injury, if it's discipline. I really don't know. So don't really want to speculate since don't have any idea.
Right.
But if you know, you can send us a message through our Facebook page at AreaSports.net. Johnston City's one of those schools that has a turf football field. That's going to come in handy as we make the transition, from basketball to football here soon, because some of these fields, I'm afraid, are going to get torn up with this kind of weather because it's going to be a different type of year to be playing football, and with the sod being really soft out there, it's going to be interesting to see what happens at some of these fields. Spring
weather's always wet, and turf is loose where after the freeze and thaw of the winter.
Right. But Johnston City's got a turf field, Benton's got a turf field, DuQuoin, Marion. More and more schools have put turf fields in. It's not a cheap proposition. I mean, that's an expensive thing to do. I mean, not everybody can do it.
No, it takes a lot of money.
It does take a lot of money, but it's nice where they do have it. Score from Flora and Newton are tied up at 12-12 at halftime. Also at halftime, Centralia leads Marion 29-16 in other action. Let's see.
Low-scoring game there,
yeah.
Flora.
Goreville leads Trico by a score of 16-11 at halftime as well. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to take another brief break and be back with more from the Mule Barn in just a moment.
While our lives have changed dramatically, it has not changed Banterra's commitment to serve you. Our team continues to provide you with unmatched service and top-rated digital banking. We've partnered with the American Red Cross to host blood donation events, and we're offering financial solutions for customers, including small business funding. Plus, we're ready to put people back to work. We're growing and have jobs available for those who want to support our region, because we're more than a bank. Banterra, your partners for life.
Do you enjoy local sports talk? Well, then you don't want to miss the Sports Couch every Saturday morning at 8:30 on Super Hits AM 1210 and AreaSports.net. The Sports Couch is 90 minutes of great local sports talk where we visit with area coaches and other local media covering the sports in our area. You never know who's going to be on the couch. So join us for the Sports Couch Saturday morning at 8:30 on Super Hits AM 1210 and on AreaSports.net.
And tomorrow morning on the Sports Couch at 8:30, join us as we will chat with Coach Scott McElravy of the Fairfield Mules about tonight's game, and we'll also preview the high noon game tomorrow against Wayne City, so we'll talk to Coach Mack about that tomorrow morning. He'll be our first guest at 8:30. Also on the show tomorrow, we're going to talk to Coach Andy Fehrenbacher of the Salem Wildcats. We're going to talk to Coach Rob Flanagan of the Olney Tigers. We'll talk to Coach Tim Holloway of the Mount Vernon Rams. We'll also talk to Coach Doug Miller of the Hamilton County Foxes, and we will talk to Coach Wendell Wheeler of the Cobden Apple Knockers. So it should be quite a show tomorrow morning. It's 90 minutes of great local sports talk. It's a Sports Couch every Saturday morning at 8:30 on AreaSports.net. We got a message about what happened to Austin Brown. Apparently he was injured late in the game last night against Carmine.
Okay.
So unfortunate. I hate to hear that. I hope it's not serious. But I don't even know the nature of the injury. But apparently that happened late in their game last night against Carmine. That's why he's not playing tonight. Well, and they're certainly a different team without Austin Brown. And, boy, when that happens late in a game the night before, you don't have any time to game plan around it either.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So if you're Coach Scott Brzezinski, that really presents a problem.
That does.
No doubt about it. Hey, as I look at some of these other games around the area tonight, Jeff, I noticed that Effingham is playing Mahomet Seymour. You know, Effingham's like 9-0 on the season. They're having a great year.
They are having a great year.
And you remember when the Mules played them a couple of years ago, this would have been a great year to play Effingham again, as good as they are. You could have had two undefeated teams against each other. But because of the IDPH rule of it being too far into the next region, they can't schedule a game with each other this year.
That's too bad.
It's unfortunate because I would love to see that. You know how good a game that was on that Saturday afternoon a few years ago.
Yeah,
that was a knockdown dragout. That was great.
Very good game.
That was a really, really good game. Also, I got a message that Austin has received multiple D1 scholarship offers for football.
I think he's a quarterback on their football team.
Yeah, most recently he got an offer to attend Wisconsin and play for the Wisconsin Badgers. That's a pretty major offer there.
That is a major offer.
Boy, that's something else. That's a heck of an athlete there, Austin Brown. So cool.
I know he was dunking the ball when he's in grade school.
Yeah. Yeah, so you remember watching him in junior high. Then,
oh, yeah. Watched him down at Wren Lake at the SAA tournament.
Yeah. Is the junior high going to play postseason? I know the high school's not. Has the junior high also said they're not going to play postseason this year?
I really don't know. I haven't
heard an official word on that. I assume they're not because they're probably going to follow suit with the high school. So since high schools aren't playing, they're probably not going to either. But it's not like the junior high is transitioning into football like high school is.
Correct.
So they would have time to if they chose to, but just not sure that they are. But yeah, here real soon we'll be transitioning into volleyball. And for those of you looking ahead to volleyball, the Lady Mules volleyball schedule will be against Johnston City. The first match on March 16th.
March 16th.
That'll be at JC, and the first home match will be the next night on the 17th as the Mount Carmel Lady Aces will come here to the Mule Barn for a 5:15 match, as Lady Mules volleyball is just around the corner on March 17th. So
Lady Mules volleyball is really fun to watch.
Yeah.
My family, we've got into watching Chet and the girls play volleyball. They're very
do a great
exciting.
job. Chet was asking me if we were going to stream some of the games, because we assume the same thing is going to happen where fans are not going to be allowed in. They're going to be very minimal. So chances are we probably will. We'll probably try to help out and do some volleyball games too here on AreaSports.net. So just stay tuned. We'll try to keep you posted on what our plans are there. But I would say we'll try to do some.
That'd be great. I'd love to watch it.
Yeah, they got a great program, and a lot of girls have gone on to play at the next level for sure.
Yeah, Fairfield's had quite a few go out.
Yeah.
After last year.
All right, second half action is underway. Johnston City has the ball first. Of course, teams do change ends. Hickey has it and has it taken away. McElravy with the steal. Back to Brandon Lane. A little touch pass that time from Zerlini to Brandon Lane, and he scores. Pretty play. 54-23. Another steal.
Yeah.
Another turnover. Ahead, Zerlini. Gives it to Lane. Missed it that time. Couldn't quite get it down. Again, that defense creating offense for Fairfield.
Just got to hit their layups.
Mules go for that trap out there. Pass comes to Saylor, and it's lost out of bounds, but it's going to stay here with JC. Heron leads Benton after 3 quarters, 30-28. And Mount Vernon is all over Carbondale, 41-20. Rams trying to keep pace with Centralia in the South 7 Conference. Tim Holloway's got a couple of D1 players on that Rams team this year. They're fun to watch.
They're looking good.
And almost a steal by Zerlini as the ball goes over and back.
They had a great game with Mount Carmel there, the first game of the
season.
season.
You're right. You're right. That was a heck of a game. Went down to the wire, and Rams won it by 2 points. Yeah. Centralia went over and beat Mount Carmel the other night by 17, but they were playing without Appleby.
Yeah, Appleby's the force. If he's not in there, they're losing a lot of meat.
Lane gives it up in the lane. Ball is loose. Who wants it? Indians come up with it. They throw it ahead. Here's a shot up and off the rim by Watts. Pruitt has it for the Mules. And he takes it coast to coast. Nobody ever stopped him, so he took it all the way. Why not?
Nice move.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Yeah, that matchup at the end of the year between Centralia and Fairfield will be a good one at Trout Arena.
Be good for the Mules to go up against some bigger schools, too.
It will, yeah. Hawksworth with a nice bucket inside. 56-25. Yeah, this Hawksworth, you watch him in a couple of years, he's going to be a load. Again, the lefty in there.
He's a pretty good load right now.
Yeah. Inside it goes to Zerlini, and he scores. Landon having a big night. What did you say he had 17 at the half?
19. Now he's got 21.
Now he's got 21. It's a heck of a night. Shot by Watts.
Here we go. Here we go.
This could be dunk time. Nope. He just lays it over the rim. In the corner, they work it. Here's a three-pointer that won't go by Xander Saylor. Mules control it. Yeah, if there's anybody watching that is affiliated with another school that might be looking for another game to play, talking to Coach Holloway at Mount Vernon today, and the Rams have open dates. There's a shot up and in by Connor Mowry. Mount Vernon Rams have open dates on March 2nd and March the 5th. That's a Tuesday and a Saturday, I believe it is. No, March 6th, I guess. Tuesday and a Saturday. Yeah, there, three-pointer, McElravy. Fairfield's already filled up both those days. We got a conference game on that Tuesday, and that Saturday is when the Mules play Mount Carmel.
Good move there.
Hawksworth with the bucket. So we can't put the Mules and the Rams together, unfortunately.
That'd be a good game,
Love
too.
to see it. Love
Yeah.
to see it, but I'd like to find another game for the Rams. So if you're watching out there and you're affiliated with another team that's looking for a game, contact Coach Tim Holloway at Mount Vernon because the Rams are looking for action on Tuesday, March 2nd or Saturday, March the 6th. Looking for another game to add to the schedule. We got timeout on the court, and we will take timeout as well. We'll be right back with more in just a moment.
Whether you're being cautious by staying close to home or life has just been a little too busy, you can still take advantage of the unique products and services we've designed with you in mind. You can now open and apply for a variety of checking accounts online and receive the benefits that come along with them, including high interest or cash back with a Moolah account, protection beyond your bank account with Secure Plus, online and mobile banking, and local customer and community service. Simply visit us at fnbcommunitybank.com. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
Back at the Mule Barn, Randy Olson along with Jeff Wise. Jeff, we were talking about the start of volleyball season. We're going to be transitioning into football, of course, here real soon. The first Mules game is March 20th. They'll be on the road at CZR for a Saturday afternoon matinee game at 1 o'clock. Mules have 3 home games and 3 away games, and I believe 4 of the Mules games are going to be played at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it looks like
Saturday games.
1 o'clock, yeah, only 2 7 o'clock at night games.
So it'll be a little warmer.
Yeah, it'd be nicer during the day.
A little warmer, but yeah, 3 at home and 3 away. That'll be the Mules football schedule. Again, it all starts first official game on March the 20th.
Just hope our new turf can hold up.
Yeah. Here's Zerlini for 3, and he buries it from the left corner pocket. 66-29. And fortunately, they're going to be playing football without a mask. That's good to hear.
That is good.
Taken away by Pruitt for the Mules. Ahead to McElravy.
Good pass.
To Brandon Lane. Oh, he couldn't quite finish it, but that was a beautiful pass. Really, really good pass. And on the other end, there's a nice pass too, but the shot's missed by Hickey. The follow won't go in there by Caden Clark. And here's Pruitt. Gives it to Zerlini. Back to Lane. Won't go.
We're having trouble with some layups tonight.
Yep. And that ball's out of bounds. It's off JC, and it'll be Mules ball. And we got wholesale substitutions in for Fairfield. A new 5 comes in as the crowd of 50-plus gives a big round of applause here. Yeah, I wish we would go to a percentage type thing, a percentage of your gym capacity rather than just limiting it to 50. Because you could easily put more than 50 people in here and stay safe. There's no way.
Yeah, we got quite a bit of room.
Yeah, it's a big gym. Long 3 won't go. And a foul on the rebound. Caden Dover on the foul. McGuire Taylor on the inbound. Here comes over to Halbert. Try to wrap around pass, but taken away. Turnover on the Mules. Well, for the first time of keeping a scorebook in a while, you're doing a good job there, Jeff.
Oh, I'm sure I've messed something up.
See, it's like riding the bike.
Yeah,
it's like riding the bike.
That's why I get quiet on here. I can't write.
You're trying to multitask
That's right.
here. Yeah.
It's been fun though. It's nice to be at a game.
Well, yeah, I thought you'd definitely want to come see one in person because you are usually here.
I am.
So I'm sure it's been weird for you not to be able to come to games when that's what you like to do.
40-some years of coming.
Yeah. That one's taken away by the Indians. And it's almost knocked in on a block, but coming out of there with it is Noah Barger for the Mules. Ahead to Halbert. He'll stop and pop. Won't go.
I think it's partially blocked.
Over on the weak side to McGuire Taylor. Now here's a long 3 by Dylan Best. Won't go. Barger again. Best in the lane.
Said I'll just take it inside this time.
Missed it.
Yep.
Best is 6'2". I'm wondering if he's not going to grow some more, too.
He possibly could. His dad's pretty good size height-wise.
Here's Camden Robbins. He misses it. A lot of close ones missed here in this quarter.
Yeah, getting a little sloppy.
Minute 17 to go in the quarter. Here's Halbert for 3. That won't go. Indians with the rebound. And taken away by the Mules. Isaiah Watson had it taken away as a layup is in by Noah Barger. Barger makes it 68-29.
Thought they'd put the lid on that thing.
Yeah, seemed like it there for a while. 49 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Samuel Harris with it on the baseline.
I don't know how he got that pass through there.
I don't either, but Caden Clark caught it and scored with it. 68-31. 32 seconds left. Robbins over to Halbert.
Oops.
And tried a diagonal pass, and it was intercepted.
Got it back, though.
Mules create another turnover.
Oh, hope he didn't get hurt there.
Yeah, hope he didn't turn the ankle. McGuire Taylor kind of went down awkwardly. Foot kind of slipped on him.
Yeah, he did.
10 seconds left in the quarter, and another line change for the Mules as the 5 original starters back in. Shot top of the key is going to be short, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter play. It's all Fairfield. They lead it here over Johnston City 68-31. We'll come back with the fourth and final quarter in just a moment.
Valpo Home Furnishings has been serving the area for nearly 30 years with quality furniture, appliances, and bedding. Their goal at Valpo Home Furnishings is to give you a great selection of home furnishings, appliances, and bedding at a great price with outstanding hometown customer service. If you're in the market for new or updated furniture, appliances, or bedding, check out the selection at Valpo's, 103 East Main Street on the south side of the square in McLeansboro, and visit their website at valpohomefurnishings.com.
Back here at the Mule Barn. Fairfield just adding to their lead there, Jeff, and doing a lot of it with defense and creating more turnovers and then scoring on those turnovers.
Yeah, that's how the Mules have done it the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure D, get those transitional baskets.
We mentioned it during the JV game, but it's definitely worth mentioning here during the varsity game again. The Mules getting some love shown to them by some of the AP sports writers and also some of the other pollsters out there. Mules showing up in the top 10 polls, top 10 rankings in Class 2A across the state. And again, it's nice to be recognized that way, but you got to be careful not to let that go to your head. You still got to go out there and play, and the Mules are taking care of business tonight. So
yeah, you get that ranking, sometimes that kind of puts the old everybody that's gunning after you.
Target on the back.
That's right.
Yep, you're right about that.
But it is nice to get the recognition since we're in Southern Illinois.
Yep, that's right. Jump shot by Braden Watts is good. Well, all you can do is play everybody and beat everybody on your schedule, and that's what the Mules have done so far. That's as they're 8-0 and trying to pick up win number 9 tonight. As that shot goes off, saved by Zerlini.
Good
he
pass.
leaves it for Brandon Lane, and
nice.
he scores. Beautiful pass. Again, some more unselfish basketball there by the Mules. 6:45 left in the game. Eagles going to get another triple header sweep. Spin move inside by Logan Hunter won't go.
Got his own rebound.
Follow back up, yeah. Hunter played a lot in the JV contest. He's a 6'3" sophomore. So they'll have him and Hawksworth inside patrolling the paint for a couple more years. So
yeah, they should be getting better every year.
Mm-hmm. Pinckneyville is all over Sparta tonight, 43-9.
Wow.
Another line change for the Mules.
4th foul on Hunter, number 30.
Luke Duckworth in the game for the Mules. He's got the ball now. Also Blaine Milner in there, and
that was Eric Rogers.
Also Eric Rogers. Yep, misfires on that one, but Indians have the ball. There's Hawksworth. He scores.
Very nice move right there.
And again, that's where that left hand comes in.
That's right.
Handy. It's just tough to guard a guy who works in the pivot like that with his left hand. I'll tell you a good one that Fairfield had that played with his left hand, Kevin McNeil.
Yep, I had the pleasure of being in school with Kevin. He's a couple years older than me, but he had some sharp elbows.
Oh, yeah, he sure did. I had the pleasure of playing against him because I was playing at Flora at the time. And yeah, we had some battles back in the day. And, yep, Kevin was tough to guard because of that left hand. He really was.
Yeah.
Because everybody else you played against was right-handed.
Right.
And he was about the only lefty we faced. And it just kind of screwed you up.
Yes, it did.
Messed you up. Braden Watts misses the shot. Mules with the rebound. Try to bounce pass to Duckworth and won't quite go. And we're going to have another little timeout on the court. Talk things over with 4:39 left in the contest. And we'll be back with more in just a moment from the Mule Barn. It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. Well, again, the Mules will play tomorrow at 12 noon. We'll be here for that one as well. It's one game tomorrow. There'll be no JV game. It's varsity only at 12 noon here at the Mule Barn against Wayne City. And the Indians are playing Weber Township tonight. I don't have a score on that yet, but we'll have all the scores posted a little bit later on this evening on AreaSports.net. Wayne City will bring some size in here tomorrow. They got 6'4" and 6'6" in the middle.
Right.
And then they've got a really, really quick guard, Taj McKinney, who seems like he's been playing forever there. And he's still just a junior.
Right.
Just a junior.
Yeah, he had a whale of a game with North City.
Yeah, he had 41 of the 48 points.
Right.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
So the Mules will have to slow him down. And that's not easy to do.
Looks like he can jump, too.
He can jump out of the gym. Yeah, he's kind of like Camden Robbins. He can jump out of the gym. So that'll be an interesting matchup tomorrow. Wayne City comes in here with absolutely nothing to lose. They can just come in and play loosey-goosey and let it all hang out. And Mules have got to just be careful not to let down and take care of business.
Wayne City got us a few years ago.
That's right. That is right. So, like I say, you don't play the games on paper.
That is correct.
Easton has it.
I got a lot of Wayne City relatives. They let me know about it.
They let you know about it. I bet they did. There's Halbert. Oh, off the rim. Chased down in the corner by Easton. Goes back up. Had it blocked, but got it back. Now back out to Milner. On the baseline, Rogers scores. Nice one off the window. 72-37. 3:24 left. Saylor has it. Out to Murrah. And there's going to be a foul called on the Mules.
34, I believe.
And that's going to send Nolan Murrah to the line. He's a 6'1" junior for the Indians. We do have the running clock now for the rest of the game. So this one was going to get over pretty quick. 2:55 left.
What is that, number 10 shooting?
Yes. Yeah, Nolan Murrah. Isaiah Watson back in the game for the Indians. Goreville leads Trico 54-26. And a final in overtime. El Dorado beats Hamilton County in overtime 48-46. That must have been a wild one.
Sound like a wild game.
Yeah, they moved it to El Dorado because of the power failure at McLeansboro. 48-46 in OT. There's a bounce by Nick Easton. Still counts the same.
That's right.
Shot from the baseline, Hawksworth. No good. That looked like maybe an over the back on the rebound.
Then Easton got the foul again.
Yeah, foul's called. Down to a minute 55 left. Again, clock continues to run even though we're shooting a free throw here. And let's see, is that Connor Mowry at the line?
Can't see the number from here. I think so.
It is. Yep, yeah. 13. Yep. 6-foot sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this Indian squad.
There is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sophomores. Got the first one, but missed the second one. Mules back the other way. Rogers tries to dump it down low to Duckworth, and it goes out of bounds. Stay with the Mules. Under a minute to play now. Rogers hands it off behind him there to Milner. Regan Taylor in the game right now.
Good pass right there.
Look at that. Yes. Beautiful feed to Luke Duckworth for the deuce. And give Taylor the assist.
Good pass by Taylor.
Again, more unselfish basketball by the Mules. The 3 ball out front won't go for Nolan Murrah. And it'll be Indians ball on the baseline with 23 seconds left. Dover's going to trigger it in. He does to Murrah. Down low to Dover. Oh. And we got a foul called with 7 seconds left, and I think the time's going to run out, though.
Looks like it.
It is. So we won't be shooting on that one. That's the ball game. Mules win it by a score of 77-38. Another convincing win for the Mules, who improved to 9-0 on the season, and they successfully complete the triple header sweep tonight as they win the freshman game, they win the junior varsity game, and they win the varsity game. The JV game was 48-24. The freshman game was 48-24.
Right.
JV game was 97-54. The Mules almost hit the century mark, and they win it here in the varsity game 77-38 to, again, improve to 9-0 on the season. Jeff's working on our post-game stats, and we will come back and share those with you in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Back here at the Mule Barn, it's a final. The Mules win it 77-38. Another stellar performance, Jeff.
Very, very nice win. They just keep playing nice team ball, good pressure defense, and transitional baskets.
Yeah.
Makes us going to win quite a few games.
Defense created a lot of offense.
That is correct.
Yeah. Tell us how we did statistically.
Okay, for the Johnston City Indians, we've got leading scorer is the Lareth Hawksworth. He had 13 points. I got Braden Watts with 10. I've got Xander Saylor with 4. Corbin Hickey with 4. Connor Morey with 4. And Samuel Harris with 2. And Caden Clark with 2 for a total of 38. And for the victorious Fairfield Mules, I've got Landon Zerlini leading the way with 26 points. Noah McElravy had 21. And then I've got 7 points for Brandon Lane, 7 points for Blake Pruitt. I've got 6 points for Noah Barger. Then we go to Lucas Halbert with 3, Colin Massey with 3, Eric Rogers with 2. I've got Luke Duckworth with 2, And that's a total of 77 points. 77-38 is your final.
You know what impresses me about that is you go through those stats, too. 10 players in the scoring column for Fairfield.
Yeah,
10.
That's
impressive.
That is very impressive. That is impressive.
It's not often you come out and put 10 guys in the scoring column, but they
No.
did. That is impressive. Yeah, good quality win for the Mules. Again, they're 9-0 on the season and 5-0 now in the Black Diamond, and they'll come back tomorrow for a Saturday matinee game, a high noon game with the Wayne City Indians. Again, it's a varsity-only game. If you can't make it out here, if you're not one of the lucky people to have a ticket, your ticket will be right here with us on AreaSports.net. We'll bring the action your way. Ron Stannert's going to join me tomorrow, a longtime basketball official. You know Ron?
Yep.
He sings the national anthem occasionally at different gyms.
I didn't know that.
And just quit officiating, just retired from officiating 2 years ago. He just had to have hip replacement surgery.
Okay.
And, he's been wanting to do some games with us, and so Ron's going to make his debut with us tomorrow. He's going to come over here.
Get him a different perspective.
You give him a different perspective, yeah. So I wondered if he'll do any refereeing from up here. We'll find out. It should be fun. But he's looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to having him. But, Jeff, thank you for joining us tonight. It's been fun.
I appreciate it.
Great job.
Hope it didn't do too bad.
No, you did a great job, and
All right.
we were able to talk about a lot of different things to kick around, too. And, need to keep talking about that Hall of Fame idea. That's something for everybody to mill around here a little bit because, again, the model is already set. You go over and learn how they did it and set it up in Mount Vernon and just replicate it here.
Right.
I mean, seriously.
Right.
They'll be happy to share what they did over there. But,
I'm sure they would.
Yep, pretty neat. All right, again, Mules win at all three levels tonight. They win the freshman game, JV game, and varsity game. The final here, 77-38. For Jeff Wise, I'm Randy Olson saying thanks for watching and so long from the